Assalamu alaikum students. I am Sadia Saptar, Senior Special Education Teacher from Government Training College for the Teachers of Deaf Gulbarg to Lahore. मेरा आपके साथ सब्जेक्ट है इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन। इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन को हम डिस्कस करते हैं। उसमें अकॉर्डिंग टू आउटलाइन हम लोगों ने 7 चैप्टर जो है उसके फर्स्ट 3 जो उसकी आउटलाइन के अकॉर्डिंग जो 3 उसके पहले हेडिंग्स हैं उसको हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं प्रीवियस लेक्चर में। नेक्स्ट हमारा है जी 7.4 जो है कंसल्टेशन इन स्पेशल एजुकेशन, डेवलपिंग पार्टनरशिप एंड मेंटोरिंग विद इन स्कूल्स, पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट, collaboration with the community, collaboration with external agencies। collaboration की बात करें तो collaboration होता है मिलजुल कर काम करना। हमारे पास हम अपने अपने ओहदों पे अपनी हम ड्यूटीज़ परफॉर्म करते हैं, लेकिन वो ड्यूटी जो है जब हम मिल के इकट्ठे एक टीम की शक्ल में परफॉर्म करते हैं तो उसको कोलैबोरेशन कहते हैं। इसमें तरह तरह के लोग होते हैं, इसमें नो के लोग होते हैं। वो सारे मिल के जब एक ड्यूटी परफॉर्म करते हैं, एक गोल को सामने रखते हुए अचीव करने के लिए हम अपनी अपनी जगह पर रह के अपनी ड्यूटीज़ जो परफॉर्म करते हैं उसको कोलैबोरेशन कहते हैं। कंसल्टेशन इन स्पेशल एजुकेशन। A consultation is the meeting which is held to discuss something. Consultation is discussion about something. Consultation का मतलब है किसी भी चीज़ के बारे में डिस्कस करना। कोई भी इशू आ जाए, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आ जाए, कोई भी आपने कोई फ़ैसला करना है, कोई डिसीजन लेना है, आपने इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन में कोई सेटअप कोई प्रमोट करना है, तो इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन की क्लास को चेंज करना है, उसमें आप कुछ मखसूस आपकी पॉलिसीज़ में चेंजेस करनी है, तो उनको जो एक मीटिंग करते हो, उस टीम को आप इकट्ठा करते हो, कंसल्टेशन कहते हैं। The process of consultation is an extremely important concept in the context of managing an organization. Organization exists to create value of stakeholder, and consultation is a process by which the management of the organization aim to better understand the need, wants to expectations of stakeholders so that value can be created. Consultation is an active process in which organization management open formal and informal communications channel between the organization and its stakeholders। कंसल्टेशन की एक इंट्रोडक्शन था ये। कोलैबोरेटिव कंसल्टेशन क्या होता है? कोलैबोरेशन की चूँकि हमने बात कर रहे हैं, हमारा चैप्टर कोलैबोरेशन एंड टीम वर्क है, तो कोलैबोरेशन के हवाले से अगर हम देखें तो कंसल्टेशन को हम कैसे लेते हैं। कोलैबोरेटिव कंसल्टेशन इज़ एन इंटरेक्टिव प्रोसेस दैट इनेबल people with diverse expertise to generate creative solutions to mutually defined problems। देखें, हमने प्रॉब्लम देख ली कि हमारी क्लास में या हमारे इंक्लूसिव के सेटअप में कोई मसला आ रहा है, कोई इशू चल रहा है, वो हमने म्यूचुअली डिसाइड कर लिया कि ये वाकई ही इशू है। बाज़ वक़्त इस तरह होता है कि हम 5 लोग अगर काम कर रहे हैं तो हो सकता है कि उन 5 में से सिर्फ मेरे लिए वो मसला हो, वो बाकियों के लिए वो इशू ना हो। तो जो म्यूचुअली डिसाइड करते हैं कि ये एक्चुअल में ये मसला है, एक्चुअल में ये प्रॉब्लम हमें फ़ेस करनी पड़ रही है, ये सबको फ़ेस करनी पड़ रही है, उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए हम जो कोलैबोरेटिव कंसल्टेशन करते हैं, हम एक मीटिंग करते हैं जिसमें हम सारे लोग, पूरी टीम अपनी अपनी डाइवर्स राय, अपनी अपनी डाइवर्स एक्सपर्टीज़ को शो करते हैं और उस प्रॉब्लम को जो है वो सॉल्व करते हैं। देखें, मैंने पहले भी बात की थी आपसे कि जो हमारे पास कोलैबोरेटिव टीम होती है उसके पास उसमें हमारे सारे पैरा प्रोफेशनल्स होते हैं, हमारे प्रिंसिपल शामिल होते हैं, हमारे स्टेक होल्डर्स शामिल होते हैं, उसमें हमारे टीचर्स शामिल होते हैं, उसमें हमारे पेरेंट्स इन्वॉल्वमेंट होती है, उसमें हमारे स्पीच थेरेपिस्ट होते हैं, फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट होते हैं, उसमें हमारे जो थेरेपिस्ट जो होते हैं, वोकेशनल हमारे थेरेपिस्ट होते हैं, वोकेशनल जो हमारी टीम होती है, वो ये सारी चीज़ें जो होते हैं सारे मिल के एक टीम बनाते हैं। अब जब हमारे पास अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो गई है, अगर कोई इशू सामने आ रहा है, तो उस इशू को सॉल्व करने के लिए क्या होता है कि ये सारे अपने अपने एक्सपर्ट अपने अपने शोबे में जो एक्सपर्ट होते हैं वो अपनी अपनी एक्सपर्टीज़ को शो करते हुए उस प्रॉब्लम का हल बताते हैं, तो म्यूचुअली तौर पे उस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व किया जाता है, तो इसको कोलैबोरेटिव कंसल्टेशन कहते हैं। द आउटकम इज़ द इनहेंस altered and produced solution that are different from those that the individual team members would produce independently. The special education team can provide consultation services designed to strengthen the capacity of districts to meet the diverse needs of individual students within both their special educational programming and their regular educational programming. Effective teaching and the in particular effective consultation is valued as being as artful science required skill in both the art of facilitating human communication interaction and the science of applying an underlying body of knowledge to the teaching learning process and to problem solving. Consultation services can include but are not limited to working with specific teachers and personnel, consulting on specific students' issues, training on IAP writing, IAP compliance, and assisting in IAP meeting. The or professionals development opportunities held in district coaching and sport, the sport in co-planning, co-teaching and collaboration with general education can also be part of personal development training. The general education teachers is the primary individuals to present lesson to the students and to implement learning strategies. He or she consult regularly with other professionals and families to acquire information that facilitate the learning of students with disabilities in regular classrooms. इसके rationals क्या हैं जी? General education teachers are not expected to have the specific expertise to work with all children with disabilities without sports. Knowledgeable professionals and families members are readily available to classroom teachers to provide consultation as needed. Principles of consultations. Effective consultations is based on the following key principles. Students focused. A genuine discussions is held about the best interest of the student and what is needed to maximize their educational outcomes. Older students are involved in the process as appropriate. Mutual respect. जो कंसल्टेशन है उसमें हमें सबसे पहले स्टूडेंट को फोकस करना है, स्टूडेंट्स की नीड्स क्या हैं, उसको उसको प्रॉब्लम्स कहाँ पे है और उसके इश्यूज़ कहाँ पे चल रहे हैं। म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट, जो जितने भी हमारे पास जितने भी लोग हमारे इसमें शामिल होते हैं कंसल्टेशन की मीटिंग में, या जितने भी हम लोग टीम हमारी शामिल होते हैं, उन सब की हम एक दूसरे की रिस्पेक्ट करें, एक दूसरे की राय की, एक दूसरे की बात की, एक दूसरे की क्रिटिसिज्म की। Different views are heard and acknowledged without interruption and criticism or judgment. Accessibility and transparency. Communication is open and information needed to make an adjustment is shared. Ways to assess informations are ट्रांसपेरेंट हो, शफाफ हो। बैलेंसिंग पावर, हम जितनी भी उसको अथॉरिटीज़ अपनी टीम में मेंबर्स को जितनी भी अथॉरिटीज़ देंगे वो बैलेंस हो, उनकी पावर्स बैलेंस हो। द रिस्पेक्टिव रूल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़, द रिस्पेक्टिव रूल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़, the respective rules and responsibilities of both parents and teachers in educating the students are acknowledged and respected. Fairness. There is willingness to reach agreement or to find alternative ways to proceed if agreement cannot be reached. Processes for resolving issues are fair and equitable. All views are heard and taken into account in the outcomes. उनकी ज़रूरत के मुताबिक उनको चीज़ें प्रोवाइड करना. बेनिफिट्स ऑफ कंसल्टेशन. इसके बेनिफिट्स क्या हैं जी? बिकॉज कंसल्टेशन स्टूडेंट सेंटर्ड अप्रोच, देर आर द मल्टीपल पीपल्स collaborating to figure out the best way to given the target students appropriate and effective instructions. This means that students who have special needs that are targeted in collaborative consultations get the attention and focus of multiple instructions perspectives as opposed to the general education population who only receive input from their general education teachers. Two head are better than one. Another positive effect of consultation is that by working to get students the help and adaptations they need to be included in the general education classroom, favor students needs to be pulled out for specific special educational programs. The next इसके benefit हैं जी. Also by providing an extra set of eyes and ear, consultations will reduce the number of disabled students who have academic or behavior problems, while students who are achieving or speaking English as the second language may needed additional assistance. In most cases, they should be kept in an inclusion classroom in the general education setting. An important benefit of for students with special needs is that through consultation, multiple people are getting together to communicate and share knowledge about these students, which results in the students being addressed according to academic needs instead of special education label. नेक्स्ट है हमारा 7.5 डेवलपिंग पार्टनरशिप एंड मेंटोरिंग विद इन स्कूल्स. बात कर लेते हैं कि पार्टनरशिप क्या है, फिर बात करेंगे कि मॉनिटरिंग क्या है. पार्टनरशिप इज़ अ स्टेट ऑफ बीइंग अ पार्टनर और पार्टनर्स एंड एसोसिएशन ऑफ टू और मोर पीपल एज पार्टनर्स. कि दो या दो से ज़्यादा लोगों की जो पार्टनर होते हैं वो मिलके एक पार्टनरशिप जब वो काम करते हैं उसको पार्टनरशिप कहते हैं. A partnership is a form of business where two or more people share ownership as well as the responsibilities for managing the company and the income or losses the business generates. Mentoring is the act or process of helping and giving advice to the younger or less experienced people, especially in the job or at school. देखिए वो कहते हैं कि पार्टनरशिप क्या होता है कि जब दो लोग आपस में मिलके बिजनेस शेयर करते हैं या अपने ओहदा शेयर करते हैं या फिर अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ शेयर करते हैं और उनको मैनेज करते हैं, ये होता है पार्टनरशिप. और जो है मेंटोरिंग होता है कि जो अपने हमारे यंगर लोग हैं, जो हमारे एक्सपीरियंस्ड लोग नहीं हैं, उनको हम जो हदायत देते हैं, उनको जो हम गाइड करते हैं, उनको मेंटोरिंग कहते हैं. मेंटोर कैन हेल्प. द रिसर्च बेसिस इज substantial that The research base is substantial and convincing. Multiple studies demonstrate that mentor help young people develop social skills and emotional well-being, improve cognitive skills, bolsters their self-confidence, and plan for the future. High quality mentoring also results in better attendance at school, lower dropout rates, and decreases involvement with drugs and violent behaviors. In short, quality mentoring work. Perhaps the most active and widely known role, widely known rule for voluntary volunteer mentors is that of academic counselor, providing guidance and explicit help with academic challenges and homework. The facts suggest the immediate benefits of this guidance. Mentor help keep students in schools. Students who meet regularly with their mentors are 52% less likely than their peers to skip a day of school and 37% less likely to skip a class. Mentor help with homeworks and can improve their mentees' academic skills. Next is 7.6 parental involvement. पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट रेफर्स टू द पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट होता है कि पेरेंट्स की हमारी हम जब कोलैबोरेशन जब हम इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन को प्रमोट करते हैं, जब उस सेटअप को हम एक क्रिएट करते हैं तो उसमें पेरेंट्स की इन्वॉल्वमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। पेरेंट्स टीचर मीटिंग के ज़रिए हम पेरेंट्स को लेटर्स भेजते हैं, हम पेरेंट्स के साथ राब्ते में रहते हैं। तो पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट जो है वो होती क्या है और वो कितनी ज़रूरी है उसके बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट रेफर्स टू द अमाउंट ऑफ द पार्टिसिपेशन अ पेरेंट हैज़ व्हेन इट कम टू schooling and her child's life. Some school foster healthy parental involvement through event or volunteer opportunities, but sometimes it's up to the parents who involve themselves with their children and children's education. Next है जी नेक्स्ट है हाउ पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट लीड्स टू स्टूडेंट सक्सेस। अगर पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट जो है वो स्टूडेंट की सक्सेस में किस हद तक जो है वो कारआमद है। When parents are engaged in their children's school lives, students have the home support and knowledge they need to not only finish their assignments but also develop a lifelong love of learning. Teachers who focus on parent engagement often see a profound change in their classroom. The more parents involved in their children's education, the better their entire classes' motivations, behaviors, and grades become. Why parental involvement is important? Parental involvement and engagement in education matters now more than ever because it's a decline. In 2016, research shows a drop of parents who believe that uh, intimate parent teacher communication is effective. Parents now prefer remote methods of communication like online student portals, and they are less likely to attend parents teacher conferences, or school activities. Factor behind the change in parents. The factor behind change in parents' involvement at school are multi-faceted. Some parents have scheduling or transportation issues that make volunteering or attending parent teacher conferences tough. Others, like low income or minorities families, feel that staff makes them uncomfortable or shows a lack of cultural cultural awareness. If a parent teacher relationship was not established early in the year, parents also may not know whether they are welcome at school. Some groups, however, are more at risk for low parents' engagement. Parent involvement is lowest in families below the poverty lines or with older children, as well as parents who do not speak the area's primary language or did not graduate high schools. Benefit of parental involvement. Effect of parent involvement on students. Higher grades and test scores, enrollment in more advanced program, better school attendance and homework completion rates, improved social skills and behaviors of students, higher self-esteem. Benefits to parents: interact with their children more and are thus more sensitive to their emotional and intellectual needs, have more confidence in their parenting ability, have a better understanding of the teacher's role and the curriculum, becomes more active in policies making at school and in the community. पेरेंटल इन्वॉल्वमेंट की कंक्लूजन क्या निकालते हैं कि पेरेंट्स इन्वॉल्वमेंट इन स्कूल्स इन द 5 steps टू पेरेंट्स engagement and ultimately parent partnership. When parents and teachers work together to establish a thriving classroom, the effect on their students is profound. Students with engaged parents don't just have high test scores, their attendance, self esteem, and graduations rate rise too. नेक्स्ट है हमारा 7.7 collaboration with the community. पेरेंट्स की इन्वॉल्वमेंट होगी, अब हमने कम्युनिटी के साथ कैसे कोलैबोरेट करना है, हमने कम्युनिटी को कैसे इंक्लूड करना है और हमने उन बच्चों को कैसे इस काबिल बनाना है कि वो कम्युनिटी में मूव कर सकें, वो हमारे सोसाइटी में मूव कर सकें. तो जो कम्युनिटी है उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ क्या क्या है और उसमें कौन कौन से लोग शामिल हैं. Building links between the school parents and the wider community is the fantastic way to create a sense of connecting and the belonging for families. Collaborating with the community involves parent councils, school and teacher identifying and using resources and services from the community to help support the school community and children and young people's learning. Communities have the significant role to play in the education, development, and well-being of students. These communities activities identify and integrate community resources, whether they are human, income, economic, material, or social, to improve schools, strengthen families, and assist students to succeed. Tips for schools, teachers, and parents group. Tips for school teachers and parent groups to encourage working with the community. For example, schooling teachers and parent groups can becomes familiar with the organization that exist in the home communities of your school. Who are they? What do they do? How can they help your students and staff? Provide families with information on community activities. Work with local businesses, faith based or other communities, organizations, or programs to enhance people's skills. Organizing after school activities with sports from community business agencies or volunteers. Organize intergenerational events and program with local senior citizen group. Act as a source of information and referral regarding services available in the community for families. Use a variety of strategies to reach out the adults, families, and children of all age, race, and psychoeconomic background in the socioeconomic background in the community. Encourage staff and students to participate in youth services learning opportunities. Open school building for use by the community beyond regular school hours. Work with the local chamber of commerce or business community organizations and public libraries to promote adults literacy. Have a program with local business that enhance students work skills. Publish and Publish and disseminate school improvement team meeting notice summaries and agendas, and encouraging the feedback and participation of community members. Encourage local civic and service group to become involved in schools in the variety of ways, such as mentoring students, volunteering, speaking to class, and helping with fundraising events. Encourage staff and students to participate in youth services learning opportunities. There is some problems and solutions. Collaborating with agencies outside the school walls can be difficult for educators. To make these collaborations successful for all these involved, they must outline outline who is responsible for leading, funding, and supervising the activities. Link the community experience with the curriculum, lesson, or homework happening in the school. Inform all families and students about community programs and services to ensure equal opportunities for services and participations. नेक्स्ट है जी collaboration with external agencies. External agencies में कौन कौन सी चीज़ें शामिल हैं, कौन कौन से लोग शामिल हैं और कौन कौन सी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ हैं. The collaboration with external agencies by schools respect the importance of partnership and collaborative relationship that complement to enhance learning. Who has responsibilities? Board of Trustees, Directors of Education, Coordinating Council of Superintendent, coordinating council of superintendent administrative services, plant services, education and community services, and principals. School needs to framework to form working agreement with external agencies in the area of regulated health professionals, regulated social services professionals, and or paraprofessionals. A framework for collaboration with external agencies is given following. External agency number one है an organization not international nor not internal to the school board that imply or contract with regulating health professionals. External agency and organizations not internal to the school board that employ or contract with regulated health professionals, regulated social services professionals, and paraprofessionals to provide programming and or services that might be beneficial for the school. Next is professional student services personnel and paraprofessionals. Audiologist as defined by the Audiology and Speech Language Pathologist Act 1991. Speech language pathologist as defined by the Audiology and Speech Language Pathologist Act 1991. Occupational therapist as defined by the Occupational Therapy Act 1991. जो फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट एज डिफाइंड बाय द फिजियोथेरेपी एक्ट 1991. फिजियोथेरेप psychologist and psychologist and psychological associates as defined by the Psychology Act 1991. Social workers as defined by the Social Worker and Social Services Work Act 1998. Paraprofessionals are defined as individuals with relevant post-secondary or on the job training. Art therapist, child and youth worker, child and youth counselor, occupational therapy assistant, and physiotherapy assistants, and communication disorder assistant. Other regulated professionals and or paraprofessionals who are deemed by the school board to be essential for the delivery of programs and services for students with special needs. Responsibilities: the superintendent of education, special education, shall be responsible to oversee this protocol. Number 4 है working agreement expectations. The expectations of all working agreement shall be to enhance the quality and effectiveness of education for students. Working agreement must enhance the supplement but not duplicate the delivery of services of professional students, sports services staff, or and paraprofessional staff, and not violate collective agreement. Program and services: professional students, sports services personnel provide diverse and flexible services to enhance students to reach their full potential. The sports are essential for the delivery of programs and services for all students, and particularly those with special needs. Eligibility: working agreements may be considered for approval for interventions that involve group of students, classroom programs, and school-wide initiative, and for which an appropriate Lambton Kent District School Board employee is present. Lambton Kent District Board staff presence is mutually beneficial as it will assist ext- external providers in the delivery of the program and or services, and will increase board staff's capacity in delivering sports. Thank you so much.